at first I would have completely agreed with you until I realized that this is really just the beginning of the breaking. When they really show it off, when he starts talking about deletion, Meek Mahan.
Have you seen his Twitter since?
Yeah, I was just looking at it just now.
Yeah,
which is why I'm thinking that surely he can do it on Twitter, but he's been doing that for a while now. When he actually does it on WWE TV, that can start happening next week. That's when it can start happening. That's when the new the WWE fans can actually. That's when they start seeing it. That's when he starts changing his speech. That's when he starts changing his mannerisms. That's when he's talking about him being woken or blah, blah, blah.
I think that's all well and good, and but I'm talking about the reaction. Okay, everybody knows that what he was doing on Raw was breaking. Okay, broken Matt Hardy is here. It's done.
I think
we're here.
I think they're actually going to have Bray Wyatt come out and do his Bray Wyatt promos, which, unlike everyone else in the internet wrestling community, I still enjoy when he talks. I say while he's in the middle of the promo, we get a video of broken Matt Hardy talking to Bray Wyatt,
and that's all
basically thanking him for breaking him.
Yeah, but
I do agree with you, Brian. The reaction. This right here is him. This is This is him broken. It was just in a terrible location.
Yeah, you want the reaction. Okay, you want the reaction for the delete that he did. Okay, and you're not gonna get that in Nashville. So it's all well and good. He starts talking. It's all well and good what you're saying. He starts talking like that the first time he does it is in L.A. But I mean, I think that the better move would have been to have the breakdown in LA, because you get the huge initial reaction, and maybe Vince actually gives a shit. Now, I don't know, because they did it in Nashville, and Vince seems to, and it wasn't a good. Let's face it, it wasn't a very good reaction. So does that play into Vince's?
I don't think so.
It probably just plays into the fact that we finally get to see broken Matt in LA. We just saw him breaking in a random town, but now we get to see the broken Matt Hardy that we all wanted to see in LA. That's probably just his frame of mind. It's like have them show the breaking in a shitty town in like Nashville, but give everyone what they want in LA.
That's exactly what I was alluding to.
And I'm just not certain that was the smartest thing to do.
Oh,
maybe do.
That's all.
Maybe do all early. Maybe early in the show in LA, you do the match, and you have the breakdown, and then later on in the show in LA, you get the broken Matt Hardy speak. That's it. So you get the best of both worlds in LA. You get the reaction that you want at all times, instead of having the shitty reaction when you first see the breakdown. Because that's what I've been waiting for. I haven't been waiting for the broken Matt Hardy speech, because I've been seeing it on Twitter. It's all good. It's all here. But I was waiting for the actual breakdown, and to get it in Nashville, that kind of sucked.
To be fair, I have been in the immediate aftermath, I have been seeing fan reports of people who were at the Nashville show, and they were just really chastising the live crowd there. There was a real vocal minority there who were really just screaming out delete, delete, delete as much as they possibly could. You could hear it.
You could hear it, but as he got more animated, they figured out that no one else was doing it, and by the time he was done, and by the time they went to commercial or they cut to whatever, it was silent. It was dead silent in that arena, and that's not good.
Point being, I would just point being, A, he got broken, B, it was a crappy town. So, again, it seems like absolutely everyone is committed to this now. Meek Mahan.
Now I'm just going to be you, Jeff. just be happy we finally have a broken Matt Hardy in the WWE.
In the WWE.
Oh, I'm happy, but I could have been happier, so I'm not that happy.
Let's see what they'll do in LA.
Yes, this is not over yet. And speaking of not over yet, Fool, I believe I would like to hear from you regarding the Intercontinental title situation.
Okay.
How are things going?
Very, very interesting, considering the fact that now the number one guy in WWE, Roman Reigns, is the Intercontinental Champion. People, quite a number of people have asked me, so, Roman Reigns is the Intercontinental Champion. How much do you hate this? And, like I said, the number one guy in WWE is the Intercontinental Champion. I actually kind of like it. I'm kind of for it. Well, one thing, he's actually wearing the Intercontinental Championship with pride. He's actually saying, hey, look, I have this. I am the champion.
That was the one thing we were worried about when we were watching it on Monday Night Raw. We were like, how is he going to react? Because he wore the United States title like a piece of shit. So it's like, how is he going to react to winning the Intercontinental title? And he won the Intercontinental title, and he celebrated like he won the best thing he'd ever won. So it was one of those, okay, good start.
It actually did make me happy, because as much as I love The Miz, and as much as I loved him being Intercontinental Champion, he was stuck in a spot where he wasn't going to be facing someone like, well, coming up, Samoa Joe. He wasn't going to be facing someone like, well, actually, that's kind of it.
Yeah. Roman Reigns,
Samoa Joe, and
he's not going to face someone like Finn Balor.
Yeah, with Roman Reigns, you get matchups that you weren't going to get.
You get matchups that deserve to be Intercontinental Championship matchups.
Yes.
This is like,
no Jason Jordan here.
Yeah, no Jason. Yeah, because Miz was facing Jason Jordan, and he was facing Matt Hardy. He was facing low level guys, and then you guys know how I feel. That's like those matches should not be Intercontinental Championship matches. These should be guys who are on the brink of being WWE champions. These are guys that should be going for the big belt. And the fact that Roman Reigns won it, okay, to be fair, they gave it to Elias. They gave his first title match to Elias. As much as I love Elias, he's nowhere near ready to be Intercontinental Champion.
4-minute chin lock, all I've got to say about
That's
that
what
match.
Everyone has to say. But now we're getting Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns for the Intercontinental title. And while Brock Lesnar's away, that's the big title feud.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And there is nothing wrong with that. I am all go. I'm happy. Let's get this going. I don't like the fact that they keep pushing down that Roman Reigns is a Grand Slam champion. That's the only complaint I have.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because there's a bunch of people there. Dean Ambrose is a Grand Slam champion. Did they even mention it once?
Nope. Pretty much.
I have heard it mentioned before,
but not to this extent. People have, yes, they have said when people have been Grand Slam champions, or when they finally reach that point to become Grand Slam champion. Not all of them, but some of them. But they don't push it to the edge of the world like they do with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, because 3 people have become Grand Slam champions this year.
There's only one more Shield member that needs to be a Grand Slam champion. Come on, Seth. You got that. You need that IC title too.
You got Jericho this year. They mentioned it once.
It's kind of.
You got Ambrose this year. They mentioned it once. You got Reigns. They mentioned it 50 times in one showing.
I actually think it's kind of funny that for all 3 members of the Shield, it has to be the Intercontinental Championship that has to be their Grand Slam win.
Because let's face it, okay? You know Rollins is going to get it
eventually.
At some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, not now. Because I know what they're trying to set up here. Roman Reigns Intercontinental Champion. Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, tag team champions. They're gonna be chilling with those until I'm starting to think that they don't do the breakup at WrestleMania. I'm starting to think that they're fully invested in this Shield thing now.
I think they're fully invested in the Shield thing now too, because it looks like they're still the unit, but they're not afraid to be doing their own things.
And that's pretty much, I like it.
And
I
that's
like it.
pretty much
And
confirmed
I like
with
that.
Seth Rollins
So
said it
it's
after
like,
his awesome match with Cesaro.
Yeah, so it's like, so make new plans for WrestleMania. I don't think we're getting Ambrose versus Rollins, which is fine, because I like the Shield when they're together.
I like the fact that Rollins is like, I haven't heard from Dean from his honeymoon in a week.
I hope they didn't use.
I hope Renee didn't put her credit card down for the room. I was like, nice.
That was actually funny.
That was very hysterical. But yeah, Roman Reigns is Intercontinental Champion. I'm all for it.
Yeah,
keep it going.
It's good stuff. When you actually sit down, take your hatred of the character and the dude away from it, you would actually think, okay, it's actually a really good choice.
Reigns won the Intercontinental title. I just couldn't help but think, you know what? This is actually a really good fit, and it's something they should have done a long time ago. But for now, with the way they've been pushing him, and they're treating the Intercontinental Championship like a big deal.
And he's treating the Intercontinental Championship like a big deal.
That's
the part that I'm sold.
Everything is falling into place with this, and I just can't hate it. It's where he deserves to be.
And I feel like what they're setting up here is a Hogan Warrior type thing for the main event of WrestleMania. Universal Champion Brock Lesnar versus Intercontinental Champion Roman Reigns.
And if that's what they end up doing,
so
that's not horrible.
It's like, and their match at WrestleMania was so good the first time, and that was before Seth Rollins showed up. Because you remember, everybody was shitting on that match going into it.
Because everyone was so focused.
Because everyone was so
outcome.
Focused on the hatred of Roman Reigns and what they thought was going to be the outcome. And the match itself, even before Seth Rollins came in and shocked the world, was awesome. So
I wouldn't go awesome. I'd say it was pretty good.
I enjoyed it a lot. Like that. I was with my best friend, who is a casual fan, doesn't really think about it the way that we do. Okay? And that was probably the best decision I made that year, because that match, I did not like the idea of it going in, but I was on the edge of my seat that entire match.
That I will agree with you with.
So,
in the right atmosphere, that one could have delivered. I can see that.
Yeah, but if you you're getting the Intercontinental Championship in the main event of a WrestleMania if they do it right. So,
and I see you grinning, fool.
So
let's make it my cheeks glow.
Exactly.
It puts a smile on my face.
So everybody bitching online right now. And everybody
saying, "Oh, Roman Reigns!
Roman Reigns is the Intercontinental Champion,
worst Intercontinental Champion in the history of the Intercontinental Championship. He's ruining the belt."
You need to turn your hatred off and use your brain for a second. Okay, everyone's talking about, the Miz brought prestige back to the Intercontinental title. Yeah, all well and good, but he's not main eventing shit. I'm sorry.
I just
Roman
said
Reigns.
His biggest match for the Intercontinental Championship in the past couple months was against Jason Jordan.
Yeah, Roman Reigns. You get Samoa Joe, you get Finn Balor, and you get the potential opportunity, if they do it right and don't hotshot like they normally do, you get the opportunity for a potential Hogan Warrior type matchup in the main event of WrestleMania, which is best for business. Okay, that's
trademark.
Yes.
All right. Any other assorted thoughts on Raw this week?
Poor Finn Balor.
Poor Finn Balor.